Dewey and B Squad? It's your boy Brian.
It's your girl EVE.
And we are back again.
So we just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update, talk to you guys a little bit, see how you are doing in this crazy time. Keeping it real.
As we can, as we possibly can. So being that we know that if you say the actual virus's name, YouTube's algorithm messes with your video. So we are going to actually call the virus or the C-Bug. Either way, we want to see how everybody doing. We want to let y'all know how we doing and what we are doing to get through this time.
Same thing I just said. And moving on. So comment below how you guys are doing. What are you doing during this quarantine time? We've been trying to stay busy. We do have a 3-year-old that is here with us, and our boys are in St. Louis, so we've been checking on them, making sure they've had food. I mean, it's not much you can do right now at this point, you know, as far as food goes. If you haven't, it's not like we can take it down there, but we still want to make sure, you know, if we have to cash app or whatever, that our family's okay. So, yeah,
I'm sorry, baby.
No,
my apologies. What I was going to say is that being that this is our first time ever going live on this channel, we want to make sure that we do this right. So we're gonna wait about 5 minutes to see how many people might come onto the live, and then I guess we'll get more into detail. We'll be able to see everybody comments and everything. So that's what it is.
Yeah. So y'all should be at home right now. So y'all got time to watch. So yeah, come on out here with us. We all under the same umbrella. We all, we just wanted to get on here and kind of give y'all a virtual hug. So we're gonna let y'all come on, join on in. If you are joining in.
I'm sharing it now. I'm trying to make sure I get the links and everything.
And then as we get updates on our phone, because here in Atlanta, in Georgia, it keeps everywhere. It keeps updating, but we're trying to stay updated with the news down here, so we want to be accurate about what we're putting out. So We're gonna keep looking at our phones to see what's the updates.
Let me see. I heard. So how can I don't know how to share it.
It's a Facebook.
I sure
Did you do it last live or?
Do what last live? That's why I was trying to share it.
It says put a halt on a lot of stuff, y'all. On a lot of stuff. It has put a halt. Like, y'all know we said we was leaving on the 13th.
Right. And lo and behold, here we are, still sitting here.
So we're gonna give y'all a couple more minutes, and if not, you guys just let us know if you caught it after the fact. That's okay. Because we know people are out trying to get, because it's a curfew down here in Georgia, so I think the curfew's what we
9 p.m. 9
give
p.m.
or take.
Actually, yeah.
But yeah, so we about to leave in a second, actually in about an hour. We got to take a little 30-minute drive, 35-minute drive, which gets on my nerves because everything is far. We live way out in the boondocks.
So it feels like.
So it seems like everything. But the area we are in, because we are in Jonesboro/Clayton County, we are by everything, so we really don't have a need to really go anywhere, but we have a specific need that we have to travel to.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
So, yeah, so there is a curfew, so a lot of people I know are out trying to get their little last minute things and little nooks and stuff, because that's what we did yesterday. Y'all like my little halter. This actually is a whole 2-piece. It goes to a pair of pants, but the pants, I didn't want to put that on because it's like a dress up. So I said, I like this shirt. I'm going to pair it with some jeans. And we're going to wear it today. And if y'all wonder why I'm still dressing up, and you have to. Like, I'm a worrier anyway. So this is it's like my therapy. Just getting up, getting my daughter together first, making sure we do our little morning face routines and stuff like that. And making sure my daughter doesn't feel like anything has changed. So she don't feel, because when we stress, I think our kids can sense it. Because, like, I was feeling a little under the weather, like my throat was hurting, I was feeling sick, and I started having a panic attack because I thought, first thing came to my mind was that I had the virus. Still, I haven't been tested, so I don't know. I'm not saying I do. Don't come quarantine me because I'm already in the house. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to step out to get an essential and come back. And I do wash my hands and stuff. But anyways, I'm always sick, so it was, So anyways, we just been trying to keep things as normal normal as possible here without her noticing anything crazy. So we bought a bunch of books and stuff to keep her busy. We got tablets and phones and stuff. We also had to get a new TV because the other one was broken. So we do have a new TV to keep us together. So we've been just trying to do little stuff, y'all, to keep us busy. So what has been some of the things that you guys are doing to stay busy or keep your kids from driving you nuts? Or, you know, comment below, like, what are some of the things you guys are doing? Because like I said, I get up, I do my makeup. This is why I do this, because I wanted to try to stay normal and try not to worry too much and go crazy. So I'll get up, throw my wig on, do my makeup, make us food. We've been trying out a lot of different foods because we do have a lot of it. Talking more with my family on Messenger. Like yesterday, we were on like a 6-way call with half the family. I called a family emergency meeting on Messenger yesterday just to see them and talk to them. So those are some of the things I've been doing. So like I said, we just want to get on here and check on y'all, you know, let y'all know how we doing. We're not gonna be on here long, but we just want to get on here and check on you guys to see how y'all was doing.
Definitely wanted to come through. I'm back.
And what y'all was doing to pass the time, because it gets boring real quick.
Like, I can't really understand what a lot of people might be going through right now if you got a family member that's actually affected by it, because, man, it's real. It's much seriouser, if that's a word, than what, you know, everybody initially thought. I know everybody initially thought it was a joke, not something that was very serious, but come to find out it is very serious. So definitely take all.
I don't know. I wouldn't say people were taking it as a joke, because we were the same way. We weren't taking it as serious because we were just like, what? You would hear about it, but it wasn't. I think the media wasn't doubling down on it. The president wasn't doubling down on it. They weren't alerting us as quickly as they should have in putting out the seriousness of it. I think that's why people kind of was like, whatever, you know. But then when they did start to double down on it and tell us how serious it was, you still had people in Miami. You know, I'm not criticizing, because, you know, once they did finally say it was serious, people were already there. But still, you know, you had people on the beach talking about if they get it, and it's like, no, we don't want to catch nothing we weren't born with. We want to be normal just the way we came in this world. We don't want to bring nothing home to our kids, to our mothers, brothers, family. A lot of us have elderly people in our family who, just because just because you have the virus and it's not affecting you as badly as you would see in China, that doesn't mean that it wouldn't affect your grandmother or your granddaddy or anybody like that.
Right.
It can be way worse for them. So you still want to think about other people. You don't want to be selfish right now.
So what I'm doing, I am literally sitting here. I am still sharing the video. Like I said, it's our first time doing this. Just trying to let everybody know.
Yeah,
letting everybody
announcements
know
about it and stuff. Because we've been watching the news, everything that we can. Any outlet that would tell us about the virus or any way we can learn more about it or what's going on, we've been watching. NBC, all that. Trying to steer away from Facebook so much because y'all clowning on there. Y'all doing too much.
They're always clowning on there.
Y'all see me looking up, we sitting in front of our window, so yeah.
It's a big view.
See, this is what I was talking about, the neighbor next door.
Oh, yeah. That's a thought.
Yeah, so. What is up, everybody? What is going on out there? How's everybody doing? How are the kids? What are y'all cooking? What's going on?
Here comes our kid.
Mommy,
Yeah, baby.
take this.
What's that, pudding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need a spoon.
Dad's gonna get you a spoon. This.
I'm savage. Ratchet, bougie. Her pudding. She and I watching cartoons and stuff, y'all. Working in her little workbook. Because like I said, I did get her when we first moved in this house. I bought some activity books. Because I'm real big on like activities learning anyway. So that girl got a bunch of books. Okay, she's working in them. We have played outside a little bit. I've been kind of like ever since yesterday, which is when we got the info that it is airborne and that you can catch it if you are like within that radiance of people who have it. We haven't really been wanting to play outside much, but it's like you still have to go outside to buy things and get things done. So it's like a freaking damned if you do, damned if you don't. But we have been washing our hands. I've been a little bit OCD. And I am a junkie chick, okay? I'm not the most neatest, OCDist, but lately I have been. So maybe this has become a habit for me. Cause baby, I've been disinfecting the shit out of this house every time we leave and come back. I tried to spray Brian down yesterday, spray his shoes and everything. This man was like, no, you're not about to spray my damn shoes, nigga. I'm spraying it all, okay?
What's up, Devin? I see you online.
Hey, boo, we miss y'all. We really wanted to get down there.
We really wanted
Stuff
to come down
the
there.
fan down here, okay? Our cases was like ridiculous. It started out ridiculous and it's getting worse.
It is. So I've shared it to a few different places so far. So it's
make sure you guys share also. We do want to talk to as many people as we can, get some insight on how everybody's doing because we gotta stick together now.
We definitely do.
This is not the time to be like this. Well, it is. It is. But I mean, you know, mentally and everything, and spiritually and stuff, we gotta stick together. So.
I agree. I think it's definitely a rough time for everybody. But like me personally, I literally am laid off from work right now until like they saying April 6th is when they'll try to reevaluate the situation. But it's not even set in stone if we're going back to work at that time. So
it's a lot to worry about. And that's what we want to come out here and talk about that also. We do know a lot of people are laid off and are permanently displaced as far as work go. And then for the people who, because we know that they are talking about a stimulus package for working people, but what about the people who wasn't working? What about the homeless people? I think about this stuff, y'all. I'm not a selfish person. Like, I actually been thinking a little too much about every aspect of this. So I've been thinking about the home. Because in Atlanta, I've never seen so many homeless people, okay?
Yeah,
in Atlanta and when we went to California. Like, those are the two. Okay. So, those are the two. Dang, I lost my train of thought.
Saying that the homeless rate.
That's where I've seen the most. You know, I've been to quite a few places. And Atlanta, I have to, no, California, no, I don't know.
It was bad in Cali, but I guess us being here in Atlanta longer and actually living here now, we get to see it everywhere, or you know, in the places that it's really at. You know, and but it's a lot of homelessness in Atlanta. So
so I'm just worried about people, man. You know, like the homeless people, the people who are on assistance, because we like to judge people on assistance, but they people shit. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, what's gonna happen to the people that are not working? The people that did, you know, haven't been working for a while. Maybe they are working people, but they just had a rough patch before this. You know what I mean? Like, what about them? So I'm really curious to know how are they about to handle all of this? Like, you know what I mean? And then the amount of money. Like, our rent here is, you know, I'm sure there's people out here that pay more, but. You know, I'm just gonna let you guys know our rent here is $1,100, so it's like. If
did you really have to put your face down when you say like?
Cause shit, like, cause there's people out here that's paying way more, $2,300 and up. You know, especially in Cali. So it's like if they only give, cause from what I'm hearing, they are only giving families of 3. Like they would give him 1,000, me 1,000. No, was it 15?
It was 12.
We're not sure with the number, because from what I've heard and read, they haven't given out a number yet. They don't know yet what the number will be, but y'all know, they ain't giving you no $10,000 checks, and that's what I could use right now. I need more than that, but 10 would make me very happy. So it's like, what are they gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know what I mean? Because we are one of the people who are laid off and are fired. The good thing is that some of us do have savings because it is right after tax time, so. You should really have something saved. Like, you should not be completely broke. That is taxes.
I mean,
just
I was going to say it's tax time, so
but
I ain't saying you
I
got.
can't say that because people got bills. You know what I mean? These bills are expensive. People have kids, so I'm not gonna say that, but it's just smart and wise to always prepare for hard times and save.
True.
We lucked up because we were able to save what we had gotten. We were able to save, a couple $1,000s from that. But that's not nothing when you think about here come the first about to be around rent due, every bill in your house due. On top of if you don't get food stamps or assistance, you have to pay, which we don't. We just spent about $600.
I was gonna say at least $5.
I wouldn't spend $250.
And that was in.
He wouldn't spend $250.
And that was in the span of a week. Like 5-6 days, we spent like all that.
We've only been in this house for about not even a month yet.
It'll be a month
on the 28th.
On the 28th, right?
So it's like, you got food, and if you have multiple kids, you know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, and for the people that are going to work, they risk. It's really crazy.
Once again, me myself, I work in the airport, so I'm not messed up about what's going on for us having to not go to work because I feel like
it's jeopardizing.
That's putting you in harm's way. Period.
Jeopardizing your kids because you got to come home to us, and then my daughter's 4. So from what I understand, the kids' immune system are not as strong as ours. You know what I mean? Thank God I haven't heard of any kids dying, and I do pray because child, they don't have any cures for this stuff, no antidote right now. So it's like it's scary, and also we got to think about the people who have tested positive.
Right.
Like Idris Elba, regular people.
Tom Hanks, Kevin Durant, Marcus Smart. So many celebrities have tested positive for this virus, so it's real. When
They got money.
Yeah, man. Like,
and there's no, they are scared. So it's like, what do you think the regular people like me and you who don't have millions of dollars, who don't have a lot of resources, you know what I mean? So what does that mean for us is what I've been thinking about. Like, what does this mean for us? A lot of people have been saying, well, don't worry, whatever happens. That is very much easier said than done. Like,
whatever happens. That's very vague and like
unrealistic. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. That is a real saying because what can you really do?
True.
If you're not a scientist and you're not able to cook up something and test it out, and what can you really do?
But you still want to do everything in your power to stay away from it, man. Like, literally, like we got cases of water, got tons of food, and we will be okay. If you were, someone who wasn't able to, do those same things, it's rough. And that's when it gets purge-like in the world. Because people think, like, I watch a lot of those type of movies, so I believe in things like that happening, especially when you can't feed your kids, when you can't, drink some water just by, easily as you're used to it, because we take so many things for granted, man.
Which we don't drink the water down here. Let's just sidebar that real quick.
That's why I say bottles of water, like to drink, you used to being able to go in the kitchen and get a bottle of water and drink it. Mm-hmm. Now you will be, reverted back to having to drink tap water.
That was another thing, like we were asking, like, is the water drinkable? Because when we were watching the stories in China, they were saying their water, it was Beijing, one of those, their water is not drinkable. So it's like, if it lives on surfaces, can it contaminate the water? And they can tell you no, but this is new. Remember, guys, keep in mind that this is a new virus. You know what? I could go there, but I'm not. This is a new virus, so they claim to not know a lot about it. So, it's hard to believe anything that is coming out right now, or not believe. It's hard to take that and let it be comfort when y'all claim y'all don't know enough about it. You're still learning. You're still in the learning, trial, and testing stages. So, but we prayed up in this house. We are prayed up in this house. When we first moved here, I prayed and tried to bless every room. So
I definitely feel like we prayed up. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not the only thing to save you. So,
Yeah.
definitely pray. Definitely, wash your hands. Don't touch surfaces. Don't even talk to people. If you, just don't.
And ladies, still get up, dress up, look good, feel good. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this is your life. Your kids are watching you. We have to be strong because we have been through worse stuff.
Not in our generation. Not in our generation.
They've been through worse stuff than this, okay? You know what I mean? So, yeah. So just try to uplift yourself. Try to stay positive. Just try to keep yourself busy. Don't sit around and get fat either.
Definitely.
I'm not. I still wear my waist trainer. I'm still walking around this house. I'm thinking about working out like I've been really saying I'm going to do it. And I've been thinking it and I've been ready to do it. But I just haven't got to it yet. But I'm going to get that going at some point.
So if you haven't, make sure that you drop the comment and below letting us know what you are doing to keep you and your family safe during this time
Give us some ideas
pandemic. And give us some ideas on other things that we can actually do to make sure that we safe. Make me wish we'd have been one of those war prepper people. What are they called?
Doomsday preppers.
Man, if they never looked good, those people, they look good right now. Man. So once again, we just wanted to
call people crazy and dismiss them for things like that, but they are gonna be the ones that survive a lot of shit because they prep for it. Because even in the Bible it say you should always be ready to sleep with your shoes by your bedside, okay?
Yeah.
We're playing.
That's real.
Y'all gotta know they always cooking up something for our asses. So. But also I wanted to touch on, and then we're gonna end this video because it is at like 21. The election, what's going on with voting in your state? Like, have you been able to vote? I know some states the people didn't even show up for work. So
that was
put your vote, drop it in the drop box, shit. So, yeah, y'all, that concludes this video. We just want to check on y'all. I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope that we can overcome this without any more deaths. I hope we all pay attention. I hope that this week the world will be different after this in a good way.
It's definitely gonna be different. So we are very appreciative of everybody out there watching us. Thank you, E&B Squad. Everybody stay safe.
Oh, let's say a prayer before we leave this live. Yeah, it's that.
And we're gonna say you got it.
I'm gonna pray for y'all and us before we leave this live because shoot, I got y'all. I love y'all. I want to see y'all make it through this. So bow your heads or whatever you need to do. Let's go and say a little prayer real quick. Lord, we come to you a little fearful, a little uncertain, but we just want to ask you to keep us safe, Lord. Wrap your arms around us, Lord God. Help us to get through this, Lord God. Bless and keep us safe, Lord God. Watch over the elderly, Lord God, who are the most vulnerable during this time, Lord God. Help this to be a wake-up call for us, Lord God, to come together, to do what you created us to do, Lord God, to follow your guidelines, Lord God. I ask that you bless the kids, Lord God, while they're out of school so that they are eating, so that they are doing well, that their parents have a peace of mind, Lord God. I ask this all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. So, it's your boy, Brian.
We will talk to y'all later. Signing off.